As you all know, my channel is typically Call of Duty. However, for those of you who don't know, I'm extremely passionate about Minecraft as well. And I eventually have plans to make a second dedicated Minecraft channel, but that's something that's been in the works for a little while, but it probably won't be coming for a pretty long time. But it's something I do eventually plan to do. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video. Yo, what's going on guys, my name is FaZe and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today, we're going to be covering every single thing coming in the Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. So grab your popcorn, sit comfortably, and enjoy as we explore everything you can expect in the next big Minecraft update. Firstly, in terms of release date, we don't really have a specific date, but it's expected to launch in the summer of 2021, with snapshots likely coming in the next few months. The first major change is coming to, as the name suggests, caves. Not only will cave generation be getting overhauled with new large open spaces, tight corridors, and much more crevices, all of which can include things such as large underground lakes and waterfalls. In addition to this, there will be three new underground biomes added to the game, all of which are cave types. The first new cave type is called a Lush Cave. Lush caves are more green than traditional grey stone caves. With grass, leaves, and glowing berries, Lush caves really bring a lot more colour and variation to your classic caving experience. One thing that I in particular found very interesting is the new drip leaf plants. These are plant-like blocks that you can walk on, but as you walk on them, they slowly start to bend down until you eventually will fall through them, making them very cool ideas for traps or even mob farms. The next form of cave is called a dripstone cave. These are essentially the polar opposite to the lush caves, adding stalagmites and stalactites to the caves. Stalagmites are basically hanging sharp pieces of stone that will fall, causing damage to mobs and players, while stalactites are sharp stone-like blocks that sit on the ground and will hurt mobs and players that fall onto them, again making them quite useful in mob farms. Third and final underground biome is called the Deep Dark. This biome is not only loved by Simon from the Yogscast, but is also a very interesting biome. Here, everything is, as the name suggests, very dark, and torches don't tend to work the same, at least from what we've seen. Hey, editing Leo here. I kind of got this wrong. It's not typically that torches don't work normally, it's just the fact that the light levels in this cave always are changing drastically. The cave's either going from being kind of relatively quote-unquote light, but still quite dark, and then it'll randomly just flash incredibly dark. I've used the wrong word, it's not really flashing dark, but it'll go really, really dark for a couple seconds, and then it'll go back to light. So it's not necessarily that the torches aren't working properly, it's just that it's going so dark that the torches don't really help. It's also believed from the videos that we'll be seeing a new light source added to the game, specifically meant for the Deep Dark. Another thing you'll find in the Deep Dark is a mob known as the Warden. The Warden is a very interesting mob that can't see you, but he'll track you based on your sound. They actually hit like a truck and have a lot of health too, but they can be easily distracted by throwing objects like snowballs in the opposite direction. There are many new blocks and items in the 1.17 update. Copper is a new ore that can be mined like other ores. From it you can make copper blocks, likely with 9 bars. There's also a slab and stair variant of copper, making a good block for building. The block has an orange colour and also has a very interesting feature. Over time, the block will start to oxidize and turn into a light blue color. With copper, you can also make a new item known as the lightning rod, which can be placed near or on top of buildings to attract lightning and stop it hitting the actual buildings, which is very useful next to wooden structures or even near villages, because you definitely don't want your villagers turning into witches. Been there, done that, not fun. Skulk Sensors are also a very big thing in the next Minecraft update, and you've probably all heard something about them. The main property, and the kind of only property I guess, of Skulk Sensors is that they can sense noise, kind of similar to the Wardens. When they attract noise, they also send out a redstone signal, which essentially creates wireless redstone. Mumbo Jumbo has actually already had the chance to experiment with the Skulk Sensors, so if you want to check out his video, I'm going to leave a link down in the description because it's very interesting. You can also block out the signals of Skulk Sensors by placing wool between them so that the sensors can't pick up the sounds because it gets diffused by the wool. And these sensors can be found in the Deep Dark. There's also a new naturally generating structure that spawns underground known as the Amethyst Geode. In here will spawn amethyst crystals, which we don't really know too much about, but the one thing we do know about them is that you can create binoculars which act kind of like the Optifine zoom, but with a fairly realistic binocular shaped vignette around the screen. New mobs! There are 4 new mobs that we know of, one of which that we already discussed earlier, the Warden. The next new mob are goats. Goats are a neutral mobs that will attack you quite viciously if you annoy them. They attack by charging at you and launching you quite far, and since they spawn on new high mountains which have been overhauled, you definitely don't want them to throw you back. Axolotls, sorry if I butchered that name, are a new kind of sea creature that spawn in underground lakes in lush caves. They'll often attempt to help you fight enemies, and you can catch them in a bucket, making them pretty useful. The final mob is the glow squid, which was voted for some reason by the community. There isn't too much known about the glow squid other than the fact it spawns in underground lakes and they glow. Some other cool features include a longly awaited backpack, or bundle as it's called in the new update, used to organize your inventory and store big clusters of items. Powdered snow is a new block that all entities can fall through, making a very good idea for a trap. And finally, archaeological excavations, that's a bit of a mouthful to say, is a new generated structure in which you can use a brush, which is the new item, to uncover rare items from bits of kind of gravel and old things. And you can find some really rare items in there, like emeralds and other cool stuff. The final thing that has been updated in the game is mountain, as the name would suggest. Mountains are so much better in the new update. When I first seen the title of the update, I thought, why is there a mountain update? Why is there any need for it? But now looking at the images, they look beautiful and absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that they've been updated. You'll often find snow at the top of mountains, really realistic looking mountains. They look so much better. You can find goats on the mountains, and they are so awesome. But that has been every new feature that we know so far in the 1.17 update. If I missed anything out in this video, please don't forget to comment it down below. I know I was quite brief about a lot of things, but I wanted to get through all this information and get it out to you guys so you can have all this information, take it all in, so you can know everything you need to know about the 1.17 update. I'll also keep you guys updated when the snapshot comes out. I'll likely do a follow-up video going through all the items and seeing what's changed. But that has been everything from me. I really hope you guys are excited for this update, because I definitely am. This is going to be an absolutely huge update. I'm especially excited for the new caving experience. It's going to be very good. I think I'm going to be doing a lot less strip mining than I currently do. I'll be doing a lot more exploring of caves, especially with the new Lush Caves. I think they look incredible. And I'm excited to explore the Deep Dark and really see how it does work, because I'm very excited to see how dark it'll be, how the Wardens play out. I think they'll be very interesting to see. And just excited for a new Minecraft experience, because that's always fun. Also, the new Skulk Sensors are really cool. I'm really excited to see what I can do with that, what some really good redstone engineers can do with it. I'm not particularly the best at redstone, but I know a lot of people are going to make some really awesome things for that, so I'm excited to see what people are going to do with that. But I think that just wraps about everything up in this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave a like if you're excited for the new update. I know I am. But that's everything from me. Make sure to comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's everything from me. Peace out.